Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for Tuesday, September the 21st. Starting with the stock 50 here, we can look at this as wave 3 topping as we've been talking about. We can look at it as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave here for the A wave. And then we move back up into this box for the B wave in 3 waves, and then we move down here. Or we can look at this as 1 and 2 and 3 here and 4 here, pulling back to the 38.2%, and then another move down here for this. So I'm a little bit unsure, but our short trade here, we want to take profit here if you haven't already done so at the 4,000, which would have been the right thing to do, of course, if you know the trading levels and Trading Lounge and so on. So yeah, that's sort of it really. We'll monitor this particular move up through here. In some cases, like the European markets, there's a good case for wave A being in place, but in other markets we'll be looking for wave 4s and wave 5s to come down. So it's a little bit of two ways. When we're working with wave 4s in a market, we always wait for wave A to come down first to see if it's in 3 waves or 5 waves. With the DAX and the Australian markets and that, it's been a little bit complicated, so we can look at it coming down in 3 waves. That would be sort of suitable. The US markets haven't been like that, so they can come down in 5 waves. So we just need to, we've had our trade down, which has gone well, and now we need to see. So the 38.2% retracement level from the top here for that wave 4, if that's going to be the case, is right here at 4,080 roughly. So we'll just keep an eye on that. We'll see what kind of pattern we get to that point, but it's either going to do something to that point and then something to that point, like an A and a B and a C over at that point. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out as such, so we just need to chill out. Basically what we've been looking for, what we will be looking for next, is really to trade this one down through here, because that will be in 5 waves, unless we get a triangle, because there could be an A, B, C here for the A wave, then a B and a C and a D and an E and so on, because we've got that 3 waves. But it does look a little bit like a 3rd wave here, so we'll keep that in play. Also for the FTSE market, we'll be doing, I've had it like this here, but we'll have to change this as well. So we're likely to put the A wave over here, the B wave over here, and then the C wave over here for this. This is the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, so I don't see it going too far. So yeah, I mean, our first, well, I mean, really we can put, as I mentioned the other day, we can put this over here, this wave 5 of 3 over here as well. But if we're going to count it like this, then we'll probably need to look at it like this. But at the same time, we can also look at it as 5 waves down as well, which is incomplete, which will be the 3rd wave here, going back for a 4th, and then down for a 5th wave in that case. So then wave C would be over here for wave A in that space. So once again, taking profits here is the thing. So let's just have a look at the 1 hour chart here. So it's at the 38.2% already for this, so we'd certainly need to be out of the trade, that's for sure. So it looks like it can go higher at this point, but a lot of this will just be, that will be sort of short covering, and then this will be you know, value buys coming in at that point and so on. So yeah, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. That's how that 5 waves count. So we'll just see. I mean, it's a pretty ugly wave 2. So to have this as an A, B, C here for that wave A to be in place is a pretty good case. So we'll just have to relabel this an A and a B and a C wave here as well. I mean, we could just bring this over here for the A wave and the B wave here for that instance, you know. But the main point here is that if we take this last high from that point, that will see us back at this point. But be very careful about trading to the upside of this any trades that you're doing in the fourth wave should be a bit smaller, because wave fours get pretty choppy, you know. So this is the leg that we want to go. So basically, just sort of rehashing this, is that I don't know if we're going to get a wave 5 down here to finish that off, or we'll just work with this wave 5, and if that's the case, we're going to come back to wave B over here, and in that case we'll just allow this leg to do what it needs to do, and then we'll be looking for 5 waves coming down in this last leg here. This is the one that we'll trade, because it'll be a simple 5-wave structure at that point. And the DAX, well, with the DAX we can look at wave 3 over here for that, but that means squeezing wave 1 and 2 in here, and 3 and 4 and 5 in there, so that's possible. We could also view this as 5 waves in here as well. But either way, we're still stuck with the same situation. So we either have wave A, B and C here for the A wave, and then we come back for the B wave in this space. It is possible to have wave 4 come up into here, and then have wave 5 come down and have the A wave sitting over here for that, with wave 5 there. So this is what I don't know. We need to work that out on the other markets as well. So we've either got that, or we end up coming up into the B wave here. So I just think, in my mind, I'm just going to sort of not get too involved in this. I'll certainly be working it out on an intraday basis and whatnot, but it's this leg here that interests me more. This leg, and also buying into this leg. That's the one that's where the certainty is, or could say profit safely, so to speak, if that's possible. Yeah, so that's that. So I don't know about this little bit in here, how it's going to play out just yet. Different markets around the world are different, like the European markets and the Asian markets have been struggling. Some of the markets in the US, the Russell 2000, the S&P 400, they've all been sort of struggling, but you know, we can see that, you know, the big tech stocks topping out and moving down in 5 waves. So that's sort of telling me that we still got more to go, you know. So these European markets have been playing out in very, you know, what do you call that, sort of, it's not volatile, is it? It's just messy, that's all. So we just need to pick and choose our trades. So just to go over everything, we're exiting our short trades in the European markets. We're going to wait to see what we get over here. If I can get a trade out of this, we will. Otherwise, we'll be waiting for this leg here to short this and to buy this over here. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.